Good morning, Columbia. Thank you so much for hanging with us. I'm Curtis Wilson.
Tyler Ryan, Thursday morning.
When you were speaking, you said it's a nice weekend until it's not. That's what it sounded like.
That's exactly what I said, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think we have some rain like Sunday evening into like the holiday, into Monday and Tuesday.
Man, really? So you
But-
get half good, half
Yeah,
other
yeah.
bad.
I mean, I think we're going to get most of it in. It's not terrible lot of rain, but boy, the wind yesterday, my goodness, it's going to continue today, but it was breezy yesterday. And it's still, I mean, it's actually pretty windy out there this morning, but it felt good. It's kind of just a little bit warm. The wind is enough.
There you go.
So
For sure.
here it is.
Raise a glass and make a toast because today is the National Craft Distillery Day. The distilled spirits industry is celebrating its small batch producers. They are defined as a distillery that produces fewer than 750,000 gallons of spirit a year. The American Craft Spirits Association says there are more than 3,000 U.S. craft distillers, but some states are craftier than others. California has the most craft distillers, followed by New York, and then there's Pennsylvania. So, if you plan on celebrating, please drink responsibly.
Yeah, it's good environment. Is that craft distill? So it's everything, or just craft beer? Is it everything?
Spirits are distilled.
Spirits in general. Okay. Yeah, I got you. I mean, the craft beer industry is. I just don't like beer, so I mean, I would love to get into that. It's like it's a science. It's like a passion for people.
Right.
It's not just about slamming down a 12-pack. It's about tasting and and creating and things. So it's kind of cool. But yeah, all right. Well, as you said, drink responsibly.
There you go. It is now time for that first trivia question for today, 5:14, 14 past the hour. In honor of Buy a Musical Instrument Day, the oldest known musical instrument is what? Clarinet, flute, drums, violin.
Probably the drums, right?
You would think drums, yeah, because that's how
it's
folks use to communicate.
Yeah, I'm going to go with drums. I feel like the violin has been around for a hot minute. It has the flute. Because you got the Pied Piper. You have Saint. Wasn't it? What's the green guy's name? Saint Patrick.
Oh.
Didn't he have a flute and he got the rats or snakes out of Ireland or something? Isn't that the story?
I heard
goes?
that story. I'm
Yeah.
not sure. Yeah.
But all right, QR code's right there. I'm going to go with drums because that seemed like the most primitive, basic way to keep
To
the beat.
communicate, yeah.
Yeah. What do y'all think?
We'll see.
Okay.
Talked some sports moments ago, but didn't mention the game last night, the Knicks and the Pacers. Overtime, 138-135. Pacers won. I would say it's almost kind of sort of an upset because the Knicks had this game all the way through.
Right.
And just fumbled it a little bit, so to speak. And so they play tomorrow night,
Okay.
8 o'clock in New York.
Was that game one?
That was game one.
Okay.
Timberwolves and the Thunder, they play tonight at 8:30. Thunder is over the Timberwolves 1-0 with that series right there, too.
So where do they go? So now it's down to 4 teams? So 2 would
Now it's just the
advance?
4 teams, 2 and 2.
Okay,
And then
they advance
these
to
2
the
advance to
actual
the
championship.
series that's about to take off as well. All right, so also too, Lake Murray Palooza, May 31st, going to be going down. Also coming up on June 1st, they got the country, rock and roll, and also reggae music with the proceeds going to benefit the Shriners Children's Hospital. So a lot of stuff going down for you and coming up.
Oh, yeah.
Concerts and
People
festivals.
say that Columbia is boring. There is lots to do in this
That's right.
region. So
What you got?
that is for very, very sure. Top burger chains. What do you think?
Top?
Top burger chains. What are your
I'm
favorites?
still going to go with McDonald's.
Nope, not even on the list. On the top 10. This is according to.
Burger King on there?
Nope. Nope.
Sonic? Rush's?
No. Well, Rush's isn't a national chain.
Oh, it's not? Oh, yes, right. It's
no.
just.
In-N-Out Burgers, number 1.
Oh, well, we don't have one here, so how can I mention that?
The Habit Burger Grill.
There's
in
one here.
Lexington. Yeah, there's at least one in Lexington.
How's that? Okay.
I've never been there. Shake Shack.
Oh, they got some good burgers there.
Freddy's frozen custard and steak
Their
burgers.
burgers are
Everyone
good.
knows. Five Guys. Wait, do we have a Wayback here? A Wayback Burger?
No,
Okay. And then I've never heard of this. Mova Burgers.
not we don't
There's
have
one
that either.
in Charlotte of those, and then Red Robin. But yeah, it's
So I don't get this. How did McDonald's not make the list or Burger King?
I mean, I don't know. They're talking about 119,000 reviews. It just looks like from the reviews and some kind of algorithm. It's from Yelp. Yelp reviews
Okay.
is how they determine that. But there you go, In-N-Out Burger,
Okay.
number 1. I'm kind of surprised.
Might need to have one over here. I know it's a West Coast thing.
I thought there used to be an In-N-Out burger here for some reason.
Never.
I don't know. Well, we've got most of the others though. There's a couple on the list we don't have. Like I've never heard of Islands Restaurants and Culver's.
Yeah, that's like, I can't kind of describe that, but yeah, it's like Buc-ee's, but not a Buc-ee's.
Oh, copy that. Copy that. All right. Well, there you go. Those Five Guys burgers and fries. Those fries are on point. But it's, you know what you're eating because they give you that great big bag and it's all greasy. And you're like, oh,
But they have the nerve to ask you what size fries you want. It's like, give me the small, because I'm telling you, you can't get through all of those.
No, you can't. But they're good.
Yeah.
They're good.
Well, the rich are getting richer. A new analysis found the 10 most wealthy Americans collected $365 billion over the past year, or $1 billion per day. An analysis from Oxfam based its findings on comparing the estimated wealth shifts of the top 10 people on Forbes' real-time billionaire list from April 2024 through April of this year. Elon Musk, the richest man in the world, added $186 billion to his accounts. Others who saw their net worth increase by more than $30 billion each include Meta head Mark Zuckerberg and investor Warren Buffett. Oxfam says the average U.S. worker earned just about $50,000 in 2023.
Oh, there you go. But you remember those uber wealthy also create jobs for everybody else.
$1 billion a day?
That's crazy. You can't spend that through a lifetime.
Yeah. I mean, Warren Buffett get tons and tons of money.
Yeah. I can't even fathom, $1 billion a day. Today I'm going to go buy a super yacht. Why not? Tomorrow I want a blue one. Good gracious.
Time now to answer that trivia question. We asked you the oldest known musical instrument is what?
Well, 50% of you got it right. It is the flute, specifically the Neanderthal flute, which was found in a cave in Slovenia, dates back to at least 50,000 years. How in the world did you make it?
We thought it was drums. Goes to tell you how much we know. Flute.
The flute. I really thought it was drums. I really did.
Yeah, so did I.
Food Beast has got a study out that says pizza can actually ease stress and put us in a better mood.
Also can make you fat.
Well, it can, but it might be worth it.
It's good though.
Yeah, 42% of participants reported the aroma made them feel comforted. More than another quarter noticed a boost in their mood, put them in a much better mood. Exciting anticipation. So apparently, researchers say that the limbic system is part of the brain that deals with emotions and memories. It releases good hormones like serotonin and dopamine and makes you feel better because it brings back memories of maybe when you were a kid having remember that school pizza used to be the best pizza ever?
Pizza, yeah. Sloppy Joe's too.
Sloppy Joe's. But yeah, apparently pizza, so you're got down in the dumps and you don't feel, great and in bad mood, go to Village Idiot and start sniffing. Because they make pizza. You smell it. Pizza pie.
They will think that you're the village idiot. You just go around there sniffing. Yeah. That's it.
Let's go to weather.
So it turns out eating too many carrots can not only turn you into an orange crayon, but it can also land you in ER. Yep, a new TikTok beauty trend called carrot maxing has been people's latest attempt to get sun-kissed skin. However, they're finding out instead of getting that perfect tan, they're actually turning orange, or in some cases landing in the ER to sodium overload. So why is your skin turning orange? Simple. Too much consumption of carrots causes what's called carotinia, which according to health experts is harmless.
So why are they going to the hospital if it's harmless? That makes no sense. Oh, sodium overload. Okay, I got you.
Yeah, just.
But they can see really good. Hey, sir, you're orange, but you're like eagle eyes. I don't even like carrots. I never have. You a
I
carrot
like
guy,
carrots,
Curtis?
but I'm just these TikTok things.
I
Boy,
know.
What the Christmas?
This country needs a hero. I mean, good gracious. It is ridiculous. Remember when Bugs Bunny used to talk with his carrot? Nah, what's up, Doc?
Yeah.
He used to love a good carrot, didn't he? Never really inspired me. I think, now that I'm thinking about it, really, I'll bet that was actually done after Groucho Marx. 'Cause remember, he always used to have a carrot.
Cigar.
A cigar. Well, you know what I mean. Yeah, but I wonder if that was. I wonder if that was like a a nod to him.
The cigar?
Yeah, no, yeah, because he because what's his face always had a cigar,
Right.
and that's what Bugs Bunny. He always had it in his mouth. Yeah, what's up, Doc?
I see what you're saying.
See?
They put the carrot in
Yeah.
his hand as a nod to the Marx brother.
Correct.
I see what you're saying.
Correct.
Doubt it, but good try.
I mean, listen.
Here it is, your second trivia question for today. Which state produces the most carrots? Michigan, Texas, California, Wisconsin.
Well, what climate do you need to grow carrots in? What climate best grows carrots?
Probably sunshine.
So I would say California then,
I'd say that too.
because Texas is too dry and hot.
Very.
Michigan and Wisconsin are probably very cold.
Yeah.
So I'm going to go with California.
Good process of elimination.
See, I'm learning from you. That's you got to think these things through.
Absolutely.
QR code right there. Go and pick up your phone and take a shot at that. What do you say? Yep. Carrots? You didn't? I guess I didn't hear you.
I do. I don't eat raw carrots. The cooked carrots I can
Right.
eat.
Yeah, I mean, if there's carrots are like something, they're little and they're in something, I'll muscle it down.
Like a salad.
Yeah, well, yeah, I try not to get shaved carrots. I will if that's all. Like
Okay.
Chick-fil-A in their salad, they put, you can't take it out because it's like a mix.
Oh.
I'll suck it up and do it. But like I wouldn't just grab a carrot and be like, I ain't a bunny rabbit for goodness sake.
Yeah. Who has the best salad?
Gosh, I don't know.
California Dreamin'.
California Dreamin' has a really good salad. J.R. Cash in Chapin has a fantastic
been there.
salad.
Okay.
Yeah, he has a great one. Olive Garden.
Archie says Olive Garden.
Yeah, they got the endless breadsticks.
Okay.
It's smart though. See, they fill you up on everything on those breadsticks. They fill you up, and then you eat the salad and everything else. Smart.
Also, get into the Memorial Weekend. Also, got to be reminded it's the 101 deadly days of summer. Let's
Yeah,
not
that's
become a
right.
statistic.
Yeah,
Have fun this weekend.
It's an unfortunate statistic.
Absolutely. I always look at that highway sign when you travel and you see how many deaths. And every time after the weekend, it just jumps up.
It does. Yeah. I don't know. People still seem to drive without any regard, though.
Yeah. Yeah. That's because people in the fast lane won't move over, so causes accidents.
You just know how to get me
Zip.
started, don't you?
I'm just saying.
Idiots who drive in the left lane, get over. If you look in the rear, it's because nobody. Where's my sofa? I'm sitting. Give me a booster seat. But no, people aren't even paying attention. You drive by. I'll be following somebody. Finally, have an opportunity to go around them, and they just sitting there, just do. Not even a care in the world. There are mirrors on your vehicles, folks.
Use them. Yeah. What you got?
High blood pressure now.
Yeah.
The most sleep-deprived U.S. cities by the New York Post, rated on physical activity, obesity, alcohol consumption, mental distress, noise, and light pollution. All these things affect quality of sleep. So let's see. The most sleep-deprived cities. Now, you and I live in Columbia, so I would put Columbia number one because you and I are good for about 2 hours a
Yeah,
day.
no, average.
Norfolk, Virginia is number one.
Okay.
New Orleans, because you're busy partying down in the Big Easy. Detroit, Toledo, Cincinnati, Cleveland, Ohio, and Memphis are the most sleep-deprived cities. I would think like New York. No, not on the top 10.
That's the city that never sleeps.
Yeah, right. So, I mean, you should be there. The least sleep-deprived city. I guess if you want to get a good night's sleep, Seattle, Washington, San Jose, Minneapolis, you can get a good night's sleep there. Denver, it's a good mountain air. You're a mile high in the city. The pressure's a little more. Just tucks you away, just like a big old foot and a tiny little sock.
Okay.
Like a nice little taco,
Gotcha.
like a bambino.
Wrapped up tight.
There you go.
Well, the National Football League will keep a controversial play for this upcoming season. Yesterday, NFL owners voted not to ban the tush push. That's according to multiple sources at the sports meeting in Minnesota. The Green Bay Packers are pushing to ban the play. The Packers suggested changing the rules to prohibit an offensive player from pushing a teammate who receives the ball from the snapper.
What? How about they just develop a way to combat it? Why do they got to whine about it?
That's what I said. You just come up with a way to stop it. Can people hear you, Austin?
No, people can't.
Okay, it's good. Say it again. Say it again. What were you saying? If you put 5 400-pound guys to crowd the center. they're not going to get through.
Well, I mean, that's football, baby. You know?
Just
If you ain't rubbing, you ain't racing. And if you ain't pushing a tush, you ain't playing football, I guess.
And you know what they say in football, run it until they stop you.
Exactly. Exactly.
So the trivia question, which state produces the most carrots?
Aha, we were right. Curtis, California produces more than 80% of the carrots distributed in the U.S.
It's a lot of carrots.
If you did the QR code club, well, and you guessed California, you know you got it right.
There you go.
Thanks for Carlos Derringer coming in from Remax the Lake. Interesting perspective if you ever want to be a lake homeowner. And I suspect those rules are the same, if you're on Watery or Moultrie, any of the lakes. I bet, he's talking about the proximity to the urban areas, like closer to Columbia, is going to be more expensive than maybe out in Newberry and Prosperity where it's nice and quiet.
Right.
You know,
Sure.
And it makes a lot of sense because that commute, that would be a drag. I would not want to drive all the way in from either half of the lake.
Yeah. It depends on traffic. If it's like smooth sailing, knock it out every day. But if it's bumper to bumper, oh my gosh.
That's why I can't be a day dweller. I can't work the 9 to 5.
I got you.
Not happening.
All right. Listen, you'll catch him at the noon. You got the 5, 6, and 11. We'll circle back around for a Friday to kick in the Memorial Weekend, of course. Be safe if you're going to be traveling, all right?
Be good to each other, everybody. See you tomorrow.